Hey guys, it's Mr. Crumley. Haven't seen you guys for a long time. We thought we would try something different. This is my garage, and we thought we would try maybe a little karate video, get you guys kind of back into it a little bit, let you guys know that we haven't forgot about you, that we miss you a lot. We look forward to when we can see you back in karate class. You know, with all the craziness that's going on right now, with all the social distancing, and unfortunately with you guys being out of school and stuff, one of the good things about martial arts is it's an activity that you really don't need anybody else to do. If you're motivated and you want to be good, this is something that you could definitely practice on your own, or you could practice with me on some videos. So we thought we would just kind of see how it goes today. Let's get started, and we're going to bow in just like we would do good for regular karate class. So we're going to come to attention, and then we're going to turn and face the American flag, bow, turn back, face forwards, bow, and then raise hands with a nice ki-ai. Aya! All right, good, relax. So from here, let's, it's been a little while since we've done karate, so I thought we would start off with maybe just some basic stances and some basic blocks, and then go into some kicks, and maybe even do a form or two to practice on that. So if you guys all remember, so we always start off, and forgive me, I don't have as much room in here, but we always start off in that ready stance, right? And then we're going to step back, and we're going to ki-ai. So we're going to step back and ki-ai. Let's go ahead and do that. Ready? Go. Aya! Good. And then from right here, hands are up. Good back stance. Weight on your back leg. We're going to work on our blocks. Remember how many basic blocks we have? That's right. We have 5 basic blocks, right? And 4 of the blocks are named for the direction they're going. And then the last block is named for how the hand looks. So we have the high block, we have the low block, we have the outside block, and we have the inside block. And then the last one named for the shape of the hand, and that's going to be a knife hand block. So I'm going to go ahead and switch feet, so I'm going to look just like you guys if you're going to practice with me at home. So from right here, let's fold for a high block. So front hand across the stomach, remember palm up, good back stance. From right here, we're going to high block up above the head. Make sure that we're blocking the whole head. We don't want the arm too straight. We don't want it too bent. We definitely don't want it resting on the head. And then back down, let's do it again. Fold for a high block and block up. Good, let's do that one more time. Fold for that high block, pulling hand out, other hand across the stomach. Ready, and high block, good. And then remember what we do right here. We high block, we're in a back stance, and then from here we want to be able to have our pulling hand on our belt in case we need to, what? Reverse punch, that's right. So from right here we can twist, reverse punch, throwing that punch out. Now remember, when we go into a reverse punch, we go into a really good front stance, right? Weight shifts onto our front leg, driving our hips forward, driving our weight forward. The reverse punch is a nice strong fist, and who can remember our target? Who can remember what we're trying to punch? That's right, stomach, or maybe my advanced students remember it as a solar plex. So we're going to pull it back into a fighting stance. Let's do a couple, put this whole thing together. Fold, high block, reverse punch, pull it back again, fold, high block, reverse punch, pull it back again. Good, and shake it out a little bit. So that's the high block. Let's go ahead and do the other 4 since we're kind of warmed up now. So back into that fighting stance again, ki-ai. Aya! Good, from right here, let's fold for a low block. Front hand makes a fist, goes up by the ear, other hand straight out again. The low block's going to come down, and it's going to block down just to the outside of that front leg. So we want to make sure that no one can hit us from the outside right here. We don't want to rest it on the leg. We want it just above it and just to the outside. So let's do that again. Go ahead and fold and low block. Good. Let's do it again. Fold and low block. Nice. And we're in that back stance. Weight's in that back leg. From here, let's twist and punch. Ready? Punch. Good. And pull it back again. Fold for that low block. Let's do a couple of these together. Low block and punch. And back. Let's do one more. Fold for a low block, and punch ki-ai. Aya! Good. Go ahead and pull it back. Shake it out a little bit. Nice. Hopefully you guys are with me. Hopefully you're doing this with me. Let's do what are the two hardest blocks? Inside and outside block. So let's go ahead and step back in that fighting stance again. Ayah! Good, ki. Let's fold for an inside block. And if you remember, an inside block, since it's going to the inside, it has to start on the outside. And then the other hand's out. Good. So we're going to block across the face, all the way across the face. Other hand pulls back to the belt. Good. Making sure not to drop this too low. Just across the face. Back, fold again. Inside block. One more time, fold again. Inside block. And then from here, our weight's on our back leg, so we're ready to punch. Let's do a couple of these together. Back into a fighting stance. Fold for an inside block. Block. Punch. Nice. Pull it back. Let's do two more. Fold. Block. Punch. And one more. Back into a fighting stance. On this one, of course, we got to do that ki at the end on our punch. Ready? Fold for your inside block. And block. And punch ki. Good. And back to a fighting stance. Shake it out a little bit. All right, we just got two more to do. So we did the inside block. So what's the other hard one we're trying to remember? The outside block. Remember, like the windshield wiper. So let's go ahead and step back in a fighting stance. Good. Let's fold for that outside block. So your front hand's going to make a fist. It's going to be down across your stomach. Other hand straight out. So the outside block's going to go to the outside of the body. It's going to come up, across the face, and block to the outside. Couple tips on this one. Remember, we don't want it to be too low. We don't want it to be too high. And we definitely don't want it to be too much to the outside, opening up and exposing all your body. We want it just to the outside of your own face, about eye level for the fist. So let's do that. Fold, outside block. Fold, remember our pulling hand is out, and we're moving two hands at the same time. Ready? Outside block. Fold, this one we're going to put a punch on it. Ready? Outside block, and reverse punch. Good, let's do two of these. Back in a fighting stance. Fold, outside block, punch. Good, one more with the ki, of course. Fold, outside block, and then we're going to punch and ki. Ready? Punch, ki. Ayah! Good, good front stance. Put your weight forwards. Other hand's pushing out. Good. And back in a fighting stance. Shake it out a little bit. Nice. Now from here, last block. What's the last block that we have that's named for the shape of the hand but not the direction of the block? That is the knife hand block. Right. So let's step back into that fighting stance. Ayah! Let's take our front hand, make a knife, put it over on the ear, palm towards the ear, other hand out. And from here, our knife hand block is going to go across the face. Good. Pulling hand on the belt, across the face, eye level, not too far out, just outside of your own face, similar to where the outside block was. Fold again, and block. Fold again, and block. And then on this one, we're going to start adding a couple punches. Ready? Fold, knife hand block, punch. Good. Back, fold, knife hand block, punch. Let's do one more with the ki. Ready? Back, fold, block, punch, ki. Ayah! Good. And shake it out. Okay, should we try to go through all 5 of those kind of quickly together? We'll go first one, second one, just right in a row. So try to keep up. Do it with me. We won't go too fast. Here we go. Ready? Step back. Ki. Ayah. So first one, here we go. Let's fold for a high block. Block. Punch. And back. Let's fold for a low block. Fold. Block. Punch. And back. Let's fold for an inside block. Remember, it's way out here. Ready? Inside block. Punch. And back. And let's fold for an outside block. Fold. Block. Punch. And back. And on the last one, let's do that knife hand block. And when we do our punch on this one, we'll do a ki on it. Ready? Fold. Block. Punch, ki. Ayah! Good. And back. Shake it out just a little bit. Nice. Give me 1 second. My timer went off. So, there we go. I gotta know how long we're doing this, guys. All right. So, we have a little bit of time left. Let's go over a couple kicks. and then maybe we can do a form together. So what are our 3 basic kicks that we start with? Front kick, round kick, and side kick. Now remember, your kicks can be done with either leg. They can be with your front leg, or they can be with your back leg, just depending on how you do it. A couple important things to remember on your kick, right? Foot position, and who remembers what foot position is? The part of your foot that you're hitting with, that you're making contact with, right? And then our target, and who remembers what your target is? Your target is what you're aiming at, right? Whether it's the stomach or whether it's up high, but we always have a target for what we're trying to hit. And then what is it called when we pull our kick back before we set it to the ground? What's that called? You may remember. We call that a recock, right? So we want to pull it back and set it down. Just like when we throw a punch, we don't let our punch just hang down. We throw our punch and we pull our punch back so it's ready to punch again. Yeah, so I don't have a ton of room here, so let's do a couple of these kicks together. So let's step back in a fighting stance. Good. And we're going to do some front kicks with our back legs. So the first thing, remember, when we go to front kick, we do a thrusting style front kick, which means we need to get that knee up nice and high. And then we're going to kick straight out of the stomach. So let's do a couple of these with me. Ready? 1. Good. And 2. Nice. 3. Good. 4. And then we're going to ki-eye on this one. Ready? 5. Ki-eye. Yeah, good. And what do we have to remember about our hands on all kicks? Keep your hands up, keep your elbows in, don't let your hands go out, right? Let's switch feet. Let's do a couple real quick with the other foot. Ready? With me. Ready? 1. And back. 2. And back. 3. And back. 4. And back. And on this one, we're going to ki-eye. Ready? 5. Yeah. And back. Good. And switch feet. And shake it out a little bit. Nice. So let's do a round kick real quick, right? Remember the round kick, the hardest thing to remember on the round kick isn't so much the kick, it's what does the front foot have to do? Front foot has to spin, it has to pivot, right? That's the hard thing to remember. So here we go. Left leg forward fighting stance, kicking with the back leg. We're going to bring the knee up. We're going to spin on that front foot. Hands are going to stay in. Got all this stuff to think about. Ready? So let's do a couple together. And 1. And back. Good. And 2. And back. 3. Back. This one's a little harder to do. My feet keep catching on the floor, and I kind of keep falling over a little bit. And what number I'm on? 4. 4. Good. And on the last one, let's ki-eye. Ready? 5. Ki-eye. Yeah. Good. And pull it back. Switch feet. Let's do the same thing going the other way. Kicking with the back leg. Ready? 1. Good. And pull it back. Spin that front foot. Ready? 2. And back. 3. Good. And back. 4. Good. And back. And on this last one, let's ki-eye. Ready? 5. Ki-eye. Yeah. Good. And back. Shake it out a little bit. Nice. So this last kick is my favorite kick. Remember, I always tell you guys in class, if there's one kick that you can be really, really good at, I would recommend being good at the side kick, because it's good to keep big, bad guys away from you. It's a strong kick. It's not real high, but it's a very strong kick. So let's step back in a fighting stance. Good. And our back leg slides up to our front leg, and our body is sideways. Hands stay up. And then we're going to side kick with that front leg. Everybody knows how to do this. Let's do this together. So step back. Ready? Slide up. Side kick. And back. And slide back. Good. Slide up. Side kick. And down and back. Let's do 5 of these together. Ready? On my count. 1. Good. And back. 2. Good. And back. We need some room. 3. Good. And 4. Good. And then let's ki-eye in this last one. Ready? 5. Ki-eye. Yeah. Good. All right. Good job today, guys. Hey, we're going to keep it kind of short today. See if you guys like it. I'm sure the Y will have a way, if you want, you can leave some questions. You can say, hey, Mr. Crumley, I want to work on this, or show me this. We'll see if we can do more of these videos, but give some feedback. Let me know if you like them, if you don't like them, and let's bow out. Really good to see you guys. Come to attention. Turn and face the flag. Bow. Face forwards. Bow. Hands up. Deep breath in. And ready, stance, ki. Aya! Good. Have a great Easter weekend. Hopefully everybody is doing well, and I cannot wait to see you guys again. All right, elbow bump, and take care. All right, guys, bye.